Round two, play first. One lander, let's mulligan that. Zero lander, gonna have to mulligan this. One lander, pretty bad, but I guess we'll keep. Bottom that. Hope to find a bunch of lands over the next few turns. Alright. It's a start. Alright. Presumably blue-white flyers. Alright, land there would have been pretty sick, actually. We actually have the means to get into this game. It's going to require some lands, though. Still can't find a land, sadly. Opponent's given us all the time in the world. This is a really disappointing game. I gotta be honest. Alright, so kind of a good draw, actually. Alright. I think we actually chump the Cascade because he's going to be able to make it unblockable for the rest of the game, so I got to find some means to get back in here. I don't know how that's possible now, but when you have 6, 7 turns to draw lands and can't do it, you're definitely not supposed to win. This is a really frustrating game. Alright, let's see if we can't draw a wee bit better in game 2. Blue-white. Didn't see any flyers. Everything he played looked really lackluster, to be perfectly honest. He played bad cards slowly, and I still managed to get thrashed by him. So, really hoping that we can just, draw a little bit better and do a little bit better. See if that's possible. Alright, game 2. Yeah, we'll keep this one. This is a fine hand. Alright. Opponent takes a mulligan. Keeps it 6. Let's see what we can do here. War caller's pretty good. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Well, need more land, so it's actually a fine draw. Oof. Alright, well, not the worst, I guess. We can still draw land and do some work here. If I draw land, I get to play Archive into Monitor into Warcaller, which is gotta be game. Didn't want to lose the land there, but it's okay. Alright. There's our land. Alright. Well, we're on our game plan here. Misses landfall. Might be some good news for us. All is open mana. That's a bit worrisome, I guess. Still attack, see if he's got, like, removal or something. I mean, we're still going to do the Monitor. I'm not going to play around with Spell Shrivel here. Alright, it's not what I wanted to see, quite obviously, but bummers happen. So I guess we play Warcaller into Angel Renewal. I guess I can play Angel Renewal now and multiple Mist Intruders. Alright. So I can play... I've got 7 mana. So I can go Great Horn plus Patrol. Sets me up for a better Angel Renewal. He's only got 1 card left in his hand. Maybe I do go... Yeah, I think that's probably right. I think we go Great Horn plus Patrol, because then that sets me up for a better Warcaller into Angel Renewal. Yeah, I think that's right. Plus we still get to swing with our Flying Patrol, which is good. Guess I can't crack Archive plus play Warcaller, so let's just go Warcaller here. Our opponent's deck honestly doesn't even seem very good. I'm not saying his deck's horrible, but it's not a very cohesive deck from what I can see, right? He's like playing blue-white, not a ton of flyers. He's got misintruders. We haven't seen any processors yet. My opponent's at 3. What could kill me with this? 4 attackers next turn. And I'm gaining life. I'm just going to take it. I'm gaining life. All right. So our opponent's deck, I'm telling you, it seems very beatable. It seems like a very beatable deck. He has some, like, Benthic Infiltrator is good against us because we have the... And he's got some flyers, but, I mean, we didn't see any processors, is that right? He's got all this Ingest, all this Exile, with no discernible processing. There's got to be, like, a Ruin processor or 2 in there, or else it just doesn't make sense. I mean, Dampening Pulse is a good card. Coral Helm Guide, though, and Stonehaven Medic seem a bit out of place. They're fine. It's like a blue-white Flyers deck without the Flyers, is almost what it's coming off as. I mean, Misintruder's a Flyer, but it's not a blue-white Flyers card, really, unless you have a pretty dedicated processing plan. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else, really. I think this is how we're supposed to be geared. He has counter spells, so like Horribly Awry and Spell Shrivel are things I have to watch out for. All right, we're on the draw with 2-lander, a lot of 6-drops in here, but I think I'm going to keep it. I mean, I can't mulligan hands like this, not where I've got access to all 3 colors. Ooh, that's ugly for us. Well, guess no 2-drops good news. Yeah, it's actually a fine draw too. So if I can... Ooh, Lantern Scout's going to be a problem. That would have been a sick card for our deck, by the way. Alright. Guess we're going to have to set up for a planar outburst here, which is fine. I'd like a 3-for-1. Might have to settle for a 2-for-1, we'll see. Well, I'm going to have to get the 5th land first. I mean, if I get a 5th land at this point, it's not even worth playing Outburst. It's much rather just play like a Territorial Baloth. Opponent missed his land drop. Ugh. That was like the ugliest draw. I guess it saves me some damage. I play the Castigator. I focus. Saves me 3 damage, costs me 2 cards. It's so bad. I'm just not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing a single thing. It's awful. I think I have to wait another turn. We're gonna get spell shriveled here. Alright. Well, didn't get spell shriveled, so. I mean, if he plays something, at least I can outburst, I guess. Alright, so now we outburst, take our 2 for 1. Plus I guess we get to follow up with a... No, we don't even get to do that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to settle for it. No choice. Alright. No pressure is good news. Now we can at least, well, that's actually, so we can go retreat, Castigator, Thicket. And I think we pump our Castigator because Pathway Arrows. Probably. Although we do need a life, but we've got some means to gain life in a bit here. Oh no. I even said the order I wanted to do it in and I screwed it up. Alright. Well, life gain's not the worst. So, no red mana. Do I need another land? I wouldn't mind another land. I have a grip full of spells, but I don't want to draw a non-red. I do have some landfall stuff. Life gain here, landfall there. Do I really want to draw another land that bad? I don't think so. Not when I have Archive out. I don't think it's necessary. Actually, let's see the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7... The difference between 7 and 8 is the difference between nothing really based on this hand, so let's just not do that. Alright, guess we're playing Castigator. I botched that one. It's not that huge of a deal, but it's not great either. I'm trying to think if I want to play Brood Monitor into Angel so I get the full life gain experience. I might want to do that. Yeah, it's not bad either. So I guess I don't want to play Lookout yet because then he can Pathway Arrows it. Whereas if I play Lookout with open mana, then he can't Pathway Arrows it. Alright, that makes sense. I can also block Sandstone Bridge and Focus now, which is pretty good actually. Getting back clutch. It's a bit of a, actually a pretty huge bummer since now that thing has flying. And I'm on a 2-turn clock, so I gotta play Angel Renewal. Ooh, that's a good one to draw. So I think we're in full-on gain life mode now. So we've got 4, 8 mana. Guess we can go Castigator plus Angel of Renewal. I see the dilemma with it, but I think it's still worth it. Let's just get some extra life. If he wants to use his mana to kill my guys, so be it. We'll gain more life. So we want him to use his clutch again. I don't know what we're going to do about this sandstone bridge. That thing's a problem. So we can clutch again, attack for 6. And we're in trouble. I don't have a great out for that. I'm going to have to use Infuse defensively. I guess that's an out. This would become a 6/7. So if he clutches like Castigator or a Scion token, whatever, and attacks for 6, I'm going to have to leave up Infuse with the Elements on our Angel of Renewal for a defensive play. I can also leave up Ally Encampment, like bounce on Angel to replay it, I guess, is a thing. Well, it's tough. All right. Jump block there. So we can get in with our Castigator, I guess. Okay. So I can go, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can go Gnarlid Baloth, leave up Focus. And then let's say he Clutch of Currents taxes for 6. That's going to be tough. I can also bounce Angel with Encampment, replay it. Right? Yeah. Gain some more life. Might be the play. Forces him to clutch something to make this a 6/6. If I play a bunch of creatures, though, is that better? I mean, it's untapping next turn anyway. Well, how important is the life? It's pretty important, I guess. It's an extra 5 life. It's like an extra turn, but I lose a land, and I'm completely tapped out, and I don't make any plays. Whereas playing Baloth and Gnarlid is pretty good. I think we'll gain life. I feel like it's just safer. Like I said, it kind of forces him to... Well, it doesn't force him to clutch, though. Well, let's swing with our Castigator, I guess. Yeah. I think we're just going to return it and replay it. Let's just get some life gain going. I have all my mana too, so I feel like this is okay. Also kind of keeps his Tidecaller at bay, which is nice. I feel like he wants to clutch, so I can get in with the bridge for 6, but then that, like I said, will leave me infused. The next turn is like a defensive play. Pretty necessary at this point. Yeah, so I guess in retrospect, crushing vines out of the sideboard looks pretty good here. We've got 3 pretty nice targets for it. If I could draw Warcaller, I could go Warcaller Lookout, which would be very spicy. I guess in response to my Lookout, he could Pathway Arrows my Warcaller. Well, in response to the Warcaller trigger, he could Pathway Arrows the Warcaller. But he might be more interested in like doing it on a Castigator once I play the Warcaller. Probably thinking too far ahead since I don't even have Warcaller yet. Alright. Not sure why I did that one. I mean, granted, it cost me the most mana, but... Oh, I see. So I chump the Tidecaller. I take 7. I go to 6. My turn, I gain 4. I go to 10. I can gain more, though. Yeah, we're going to chump the 2-power guy. Okay. So, got the land. So we're in full-fledged life gain mode at this point. We got to gain some life and stay alive. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't play Angel plus Infuse. So we're going to play Gnarlid plus Angel to gain the extra life. And then we'll get in for, I guess, 4. I mean, we need to get some damage in. So I'm hoping he doesn't have an answer for Angel or a counter spell. I guess if he has Spell Shrivel, I can still Converge plus pay for it, right? Yeah. So I have to leave out my mana. I have to play around because not hitting the 6/6 is just going to cost us. So we basically felt like we had another out to it too. Well, Unnatural Aggression was a potential out. I guess it still is. Infuse plus unnatural aggression. Ondu Rising, okay. That's a problem. It's all flying too. That's a really huge bummer. It's a really huge bummer. And, oh man, I could have left up the white mana, but I didn't anticipate the bummer. All right, well, we're not out of it, actually. We're not out of it. We take 10. We need a land, because we have the landfall and gain life. That's for sure. All right, well, 24. Let's say I play... Do I have enough to deal 24 damage? I doubt it. But let's do the math. +4/+4 on everything. +4/+4 on everything equates to plus a focus, right? I think I even have the resources to do that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, lookout, focus. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay. So let's say +4/+4 on everything. He blocks my 2 biggest guys. He can't block this. He takes 7. It blocks my 2 biggest guys, which would be these 2 on the ground. So he takes 5, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, 19. I'm short. I'm short damage. Can I infuse 2? 2, 4, 5. I can infuse, but they don't have the green to triple infuse. Still not enough. All right. Well, I think we got to crack archive here because we need to find a land. All right. Yeah, it's reasonable actually. So land, gain life. So I have to block bridge. Oh wait. I can just unnatural aggression tide caller and then these don't have flying anymore? Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're doing. That's actually exactly what we're looking for. Yeah. That's just good. All right. So kill that. He can sack his Scion to kill my Castigator. He can't kill my Angel, though, which is the only important one. Killing Castigator actually might be good for him, though. Looks like he's doing it, which is fine. Okay, I'm still okay with this. So he loses a couple guys. We keep our guys. We're going to keep guys back on blocks only because our hand is insane enough where I think that's right. So we can chump 4/4 triple block 6/6, which isn't bad. I guess we can just chump block 6/6 now, which might actually just be better around tricks and stuff. I'm okay with that, actually. This sets us up better for our war caller. Infiltrator, all right. Didn't equip, so I don't know what that tells me. It's probably a reproach. I think that's what it tells me. So what does that mean? I think that means I've got 7 mana. I want to play around him. Well, it also could mean spell shrivel. Let's go Entangler. All right. I think it's likely reproach. I don't know how to play around the reproach, though. I guess I can focus. Ugh. I have to play defensively here again. I'm trying to set up for Warcaller Lookout with Entangler out for the maximum value. All right, let's just jump the bridge. Take one. If it's just a, yeah, I think we've possibly got him here now. Because I think I have 7 mana. So I can go Warcaller Lookout Focus, which means I can connect with everything, which means 6 plus 7, 13, plus 6, 19, 21. Oh, so close. So close. It's just not quite enough. God, so close. Can I infuse or anything? All right. So I can't even do that. Well, I can play Patrol plus. Okay. I guess that's the play. We play Patrol. We leave up Infuse for a defensive play. All right. Let's go Patrol. Yeah, I think this is the play. we get our vigilance. Swing with Angel. Oh wait, he has reproach up still. Well, no, but then I can't infuse. No, I can infuse. All right. So we swing with Angel. If he reproaches, I infuse. Otherwise, I use it defensively. All right. I have to do it after he attacks, but before he blocks. Or before I block, I meant. Attacking with everything. So let's infuse here. Oh, it's only a 5/6. It's not as good, is it? I have to do all sorts of chumping. Guess I can eat. I can block, double block, chump. Yeah, that's actually not that horrible. Yeah, it's a huge, enormous bummer, but yeah, it's a huge, enormous bummer, but it's what happens, I guess. Just so late. All right, I'm running low on time, so I've got 7 mana, 8 mana, 8 mana. 8 mana doesn't do anything. Does actual nothing. So I have to play Lookout plus Angel Renewal, leave up Life Demancer's Focus, gain life. My opponent can still Pathway Arrows, so that's not going to work. I have to... That doesn't work. Let's say Pathway Arrows. Kills the... I go... Let's play Lookout. I can't leave up Focus anyway. It doesn't matter. So I can pump Lookout, but I think I need to gain life here. It's irrelevant either way, right? A kill... Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, no, I can go to 7. All right, I'm just running too low on time. I don't know what to do. I, honest to God, do not know what to do here. I'm so low on time, I just can't even make decisions. It's kind of come to that point. I've used too much time. I was just waiting for that opportunity to go Warcall or Lookout, and I was just short of lethal, and he could have killed me on Crackback. I just did not find the opportunity. What an enormous bummer. This game made me sad, but it was close. I wish we could have taken it. Man, I wish we could have taken it. I just hope I don't see a comment that's correct about how I could have won this. That I missed, because then I'll feel bad, but I don't know what to tell you. I thought I did my math correctly, but maybe I didn't. Man, this was a painful one, I gotta admit. This is a painful match. Real painful loss. Real painful. Yeah, it's irrelevant. All right. Tough loss. Not happy about it, but it happens. I guess I could have left up the focus, but I'm dead anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. Man, that was a tough one. That is a tough loss right there. All right, well, back to Swiss drafts. Sadly. Tough loss. I definitely think we could have beaten this deck, but we didn't. We lost. Not much else to say. I thought the deck played better than I thought it was going to, so I guess that's good. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Wish we could have won it. We'll see you back in Swiss.